Hello fellow nerds, potterheads and music lovers, or Potterpuffs, or Maja's Puffs, or I don't even know what to call you, please help me. My name is Maja and I'm really close to the camera. Today we are going to do the very highly requested Harry Potter tag. It's about time, isn't it? I have a little friend with me today. I'm the best cat owner there is. Do you love me? Oh my gosh, guys, you're falling. Doesn't really want to be here. Bye! We lost the cat. Favourite Harry Potter book? If you watched some of my previous videos, you probably already know, but I'm going to say it again. The thing with Harry Potter, the books, it always changes with me. Picking between which Harry Potter book is my favourite is like picking who's your favourite child. The books are my babies, okay? They're too precious. My favourite will probably be, as of now, I would probably say Philosopher's Stone. It's where everything started. The next question is least favourite book. One book that I found sort of vanilla in terms of content and excitement, character building and the story. I don't want to, but I'll have to say Chamber of Secrets because, I don't know, it's just the least entertaining to me. I still love it though. Favourite movie? Guys, this is so hard. I hate this. Don't make me choose. I do really love Prisoner of Azkaban. Then there's the aspect of the directors not including everything that was in the books. They missed out on so much, so I'm probably gonna have to say either Philosopher's Stone or Goblet of Fire. I would say Order of the Phoenix because of Luna, but they missed out on so much in that one too. Least favourite movie, Deathly Hallows Part 1, because I don't know, I think it's just the pacing of the movie and the pacing of the story. I don't know, it was just too repetitive for me. Compared to the other films, it just wasn't as action filled and I don't know, it just didn't really add up to the other films, I think, in terms of story, pacing and entertainment. I still love Deathly Hallows though, so yeah. Which movie would you remake? I don't know, because I don't know if I would have done it any better. I do really hate the fact that they did not include Winky nor Peeves whatsoever. I would like change certain things about different movies. I couldn't possibly pick one movie that I would choose to remake the entire film. Maybe like add Peeves, add Winky, add a bit more badassery to Ginny, add the Marauder story, add everything that happened in Order of the Phoenix, because I really love Luna and I just want people to appreciate Order of the Phoenix more because it is a really good movie. I'm probably gonna have to say Order of the Phoenix and fix it. I think that's what I would do. I'm just so uncertain about every single answer. I'm really sorry, but it's really hard. This is such a personal and really emotional subject for me to talk about, and I'm just upsetting myself and probably lots of you out there, so sorry if I am. What parts of books or movies made you cry? Pretty much all the deaths. Don't even get me started. And that goes for both the books and the movies. This whole memory scene with Snape, some serious moments as well. I mean, a lot of things make me quite emotional these days. I'm actually rereading the series at the moment and I'm on Order of the Phoenix, and the smallest things just makes me so emotional. I don't know. I'm such a wreck. If you could hook up with one character, who would it be and why? I mean, Draco? Hit me up. Can I have Harry and Draco? Drarry? Please? I don't even know, but it would probably be Draco. Because
you're fine.
I just feel like he could use a bit more love in his life, you know? I think that would do him good. I just feel like he's such a misunderstood character and I would love to get to know the real Draco. What would your Patronus be? So I've taken all of the Pottermore quizzes and my Patronus is a stag. I freaked out when I found out. I actually have it all on camera. I will link my sorting video down below. I think that's my first ever video on YouTube and I still didn't really know how to work the camera or anything really, so apologise in advance for that. My Patronus is a stag and I'm so happy about that. I didn't expect it whatsoever. I don't even know what I would want my Patronus to be fair. Favourite quote. So I'm going to go for one of the sappy ones or one of the cheesy ones, the most mainstream quotes from Harry Potter because this really is my favourite quote in life. And it is when Dumbledore says, in Prisoner of Azkaban, happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light. I think that's it. That's my favourite one because it just really touches me. I also really love the sassy Harry comebacks, especially when he talks to Snape. He says, no need to call me Sir, Professor. I just love sassy Harry, okay? What house would you be in? I mean, I don't know. What do you reckon? I'm a Gryffindor. Actually Gryffindor. I feel like the house I truly belong in is probably Gryffindor. It's the house I want to be in, desperately want to be in, and the house which traits I aspire to claim and earn in the future. Aspire to become more chivalrous, brave, courageous, and all of those things, because I would really love to be more like that. It's not only a house for me, it's what I want to become. Favourite Weasley. I am very tempted to say Fred and George because they practically count as one, but I think that's cheating. I mean, I would say Ron, but I think Molly is the most badass woman in the whole wizarding world. I'm going to have to say Molly Weasley. Favourite villain. So my favourite villain would probably be Bellatrix because she's such a brilliant character. She's so well written and I just love the insanity, the crazy vibe that she gives off, and I mean, I despise what she does, but I think that's part of being a great villain. Just because she's my favourite villain doesn't mean I agree with her actions or what she did or said. I just find her character so amazing and it's not hard to hate her, but I think that's part of her being such a good character, you know. If you could meet any member of the cast, who would you meet and why? Probably Emma Watson because I look up to her so much. She's one of my biggest role models. She's just oozing girl power and everything about her, I don't know, I just love her so much. She's an amazing actress and an even more amazing human person. I think we would have a lot in common. Conversations with her would be so intellectual and so inspiring. Emma Watson it is. Do you like the end? Yes and no. There were still some knots to be untied, although I think she connected the majority of all of the dots. But it's a really clever ending. I did really love it, but I still have questions, you know. You always have questions. But yeah, I do like the ending. All was kinda well. Richard Harris versus Michael Gambon. I mean, Richard will always be original Dumbledore, like the Dumbledore, at least for me. It was just something about him, something about his vibe and something about his voice. He just was Dumbledore embodied. That doesn't mean I don't like Michael Gambon. Some details about him just wasn't on point, and the fact that I didn't even read all of the books. I don't even know if he read any of the books before actually stepping into the role of Dumbledore. So I'm not sure what I feel about that, but he is the Dumbledore I'm most used to. Whenever I think Dumbledore, the instant image that pops up in my head is Michael Gambon as Dumbledore. So, I mean, I do love both of them, but if I had to choose, it would probably be Richard Harris in the end. Favourite Hogwarts class? It would probably be something exciting, such as Defense Against the Dark Arts, where you can learn like spells and stuff and how to defend yourself and protect yourself. So either Defense Against the Dark Arts or potions, I believe. So, I don't know, I just love the idea of being able to brew potions, or like charms, because I'd love to do magic, like magic in general. I know divination is sort of a magic in its own, but just casting spells and things with your wand would just feel so cool. I can't really decide. If you could bring one character back to life, who would it be and why? So I answered this question like a week ago, but I would bring back Fred, just because the fact that I can't stand or bear the thought of George being so unhappy that he couldn't even produce his own Patronus for a while after Fred died. I can't bring myself to dividing them, and if I had a choice to bring one back, I would bring Fred back in a heartbeat. It's sort of hard because I would choose Sirius too, just because it would be nice to give Harry the family he really deserved in the end. He does end up quite okay in the end. He turns out to be okay. He has Ginny, he has his family, his kids, he has his friends. I think George probably feels even more lonely than Harry does. Hallows or Horcruxes? Definitely Hallows, because I couldn't even bring myself to kill a person just for my own immortality. I could never bring myself to doing that. No Horcruxes for me. I'm gonna have to say Hallows because you get the invisibility cloak and you get the most powerful wand there is, and also the resurrection stone. Although I probably would have the resurrection stone destroyed because I wouldn't want to use it, and it's just wrong to bring someone back. It's not really bringing anyone back because you don't get the person back. It's just a shell of what they used to be. Hallows minus the stone. The last question is, how much does Harry Potter mean to you? I just don't feel like I can put that into words. I couldn't be able to say it right now because I would just miss out on so much I really mean and really want to have said. Harry Potter means so much to me. It's had such a large impact on my life and who I am as a human being, and this channel wouldn't even exist without Harry Potter, so I mean that says a lot. I will have to make a whole video dedicated to this subject because I can't cover it now. I'll have to write something down in order for me to remember everything that I want to say because I don't want to mess up, because it means that much to me. I just feel like I couldn't be able to express myself the way I want to as of right now. Obviously it doesn't mean everything, but it means like the majority of my life, of who I am, of my being, exists because of Harry Potter, and I'm forever grateful for that. I think that's a nice conclusion to this video. I really hope you liked it. I'm sorry for being so indecisive in my answers. It's just who I am, and like I said, picking between different things in Harry Potter is like picking between who's your favourite baby, who's your favourite child. I can't bring myself to doing that, so I'm often sticking with 2 or more choices. That's it for this video. I really hope you liked it. Stay nerdy, stay pottery, and stay yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone!